Arsenal's right back, Jurrien Timber, who they signed from Ajax, is out of the World Cup. That is it. It's a sad story for me, the man that supports Netherlands. But to Arsenal fans, it's a blessing in disguise. Welcome to what we call the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you're watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's obviously a Tuesday, 9th of June, and we are in here to bring you the latest news and information as far as everything is really concerned. So, we are going to be talking about Jose Mourinho expected in Madrid today for his presentation. And one of the players that I think went ahead to share in the African Cup of Nations that Jose Mourinho will have to decide his future at Real Madrid. That is it. So, let's wait and see how things really pan out in here. Now, let's get into this. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, you are subscribing hugely. I'm loving you energy and I'm reciprocating back by bringing you stories after stories. As we speak right about now, guess what? We are left with I think 58 subscribers to hit 29,300. So please, by the end of today, let's be at 29,300 because I want in the next 6 days to be having 30,000 subscribers. That is it. That's what I'm really looking at in here onto the Rokani Media Football. Now, the Netherlands went ahead to obviously call their World Cup squad. This is not something that many of you never really heard of. Did I bring the squad here? Did I read you the squad? Let me obviously bring it. Netherlands World Cup World Cup squad. Guys, I've been supporting Netherlands for a very long period of time. I think from 2000, I've been supporting Netherlands. That is it. I've been supporting them, and it's the team that I really love a lot. So don't think that I've just gone ahead to obviously find myself supporting them. I've been supporting them for a very long period of time. So when we get to Netherlands, the goalkeepers, they called in Mark Flecken, Robin Aridifs, then Bart Verbruggen. The defenders, Nathan Ake, Virgil van Dijk, Denzo Demafries, Jarell Hato, Jean-Paul Heck, Mickey van der Ven, Jurrien Timber. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defenders. And now Timber is out and he has been replaced. Midfielders, Frankie de Jong, Ryan Gravenberch, Companiers, Tijani Reinders, Matan de Ron, Gully Steele, Quinton Timber, the brother is going, Matt Swefer. Those are the midfielders. Attackers, Brand Broby, Memphis Depay, Cody Gakpo, Justin Kluivert, Noya Lang, Donyen Malen, Christopher Somerville, and Wout Weghorst. That is the team of Netherlands going to the World Cup. So, after knowing their squad going to the World Cup, obviously, you have to understand that Jurrien Timber is out. Fabrizio Romano has gone ahead to obviously tell us that Timber is out of the World Cup. Remember, in the World Cup of 2022, he featured predominantly for the team of Netherlands in the back three of Louis van Gaal that had Nathan Ake, Jurrien Timber, and Virgil van Dijk. Now, it's official. Jurrien Timber is out of the World Cup and is not recovered from the groin injury. Dutch defender will be out and Geertruida replaces him. Now, to me, this is good news to the people at Arsenal and bad news to with the Netherlands because I think Timber has come of age. For a player who has gone ahead to play in the Champions League final, you wouldn't like to miss out on him in your World Cup squad. That is it, because his mentality of winning is way up there. He has won the Premier League with Arsenal. That means You need him at your club, at your country, because of his winning mentality in there for you. But God never wanted him to be there, and he's not there. His brother has gone, but Timber, Jurrien, he's really out. But we as the Netherlands national team, we know we will obviously proceed, even with or without him. Now, let's go to Arsenal. If he played in the Champions League final, that means they just forced him in. And it was just a precautionary for obviously not starting him, but they found themselves in a position of really throwing him into the team. So, for Arsenal fans, they are now having one player out of the many that are in the World Cup that will rest. And I think Jurrien Timber will have to really use this remaining time to rest and recover. That is it. He has to rest and recover such that he recharges his batteries. By the start of the season, he comes in through and puts in a very huge shift. When you look at the huge load of games that he really went ahead to play at Arsenal, he really needs to rest and really be charged up for the coming season. Because UEFA Champions League, he played 8 games. Premier League, he played 30 games, other 38 games. EFL Cup 42. He played the FA Cup. I think he played like 45 games this season for the club of Arsenal. So what does that mean? It really speaks volumes that he played really very many games. And he needs to recharge his batteries. And him being an injury-prone player in there, he needs to rest his body such that come the start of the season, he's really good to go. So Timber out of the World Cup. But remember, the 2 right backs of Arsenal are really injured. Timber injured, Ben White injured, and that's why Arsenal are in the market looking out for a right back to come in through and obviously get the job done and dusted. Now, over the weekend, Florentino Perez was voted the president of Real Madrid, and he went ahead to obviously get back to his seat. And guess what? No sooner had he gone ahead of his get announced than he announced that all the people are signed in are coming in through. And today, as we are being told by Fabrizio Romano, that Jose Mourinho in Madrid today ahead of his presentation as new Real Madrid head coach on a 3-year deal. So Mourinho has gone ahead to come in through, and he is at Real Madrid. Now, as he comes in through at Real Madrid, there is a player that went ahead to shine during the World Cup, and you all know him. He goes by names of Brahim Diaz. He's a very good player, and he plays in different positions as a player. Now, Real Madrid has gone ahead to obviously leave, I think, everything to Jose Mourinho to see whether he keeps him on or not. But Fabrizio Romano tells us that Brahim Diaz wants to stay at Real Madrid and fight for his place under Jose Mourinho. Luciano Spalletti would love to have him at Juventus, but Brahim is focused on Real Madrid unless club position changes. Now, he would love to fight for his place under Jose Mourinho. That is Brahim Diaz. Now, I think it will depend so much on what he puts out of the World Cup, I tell you, because the World Cup is an opportunity for Brahim Diaz to obviously create huge demand for himself. But why would it be only Juventus going in for Brahim Diaz? I'm really shocked that other teams are not seeing Brahim Diaz. If Madrid go ahead and say, Brahim Diaz, we want to obviously let you out, why don't other teams raise up their hands, especially in the Premier League, to obviously send the player? Because he has proven to be an elite player. And I do believe he's going to be a star. All what he needs is to get out of Real Madrid. Because if he's fighting for his place at Real Madrid, I don't think that he has met the standards of the coaches at Madrid. Brahim Diaz, with a very good World African Cup of Nations, I think he showed many that he can do the job. Now, if I'm clubs like City, Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea, and very many others, I would be going in for this guy. Why would I let him go to Juventus? You know, good player who deserves to be playing at an elite club. And I tell you what, he is really good for that. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Tell me your thoughts about Timber out of the World Cup in the comment section below. Mourinho in Madrid today for unveiling, and Brahim Diaz fighting for his spot at Real Madrid. Do you think he's doing something good? I don't think that he deserves to be fighting for his place. He deserves something better. I'm out. Bye-bye. And see you later in an hour from now.